some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand. Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Cunningham inside. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
5 on the clock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Now, here's Cunningham. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Duren is right there.
Good luck dealing with Duren on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
Left side, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now, Cunningham. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Shoots over O'Neal. And the baseline jumper, no good. On the wing, Hield. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Thompson. Great tee that time from Curry.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
The kick outside to Butler. Howard with the steal. Cunningham with it. Butler covering to the paint. It's deflected. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, he needed that bucket to show there isn't a lid on there.
Hield outside. Pass to Butler. And here is O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Ivy on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range really inspired a generation. And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
40 seconds left in the first quarter.
struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Butler. To the middle. Shaq can't get it to go. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Curry deciding where to go with it. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Drummond the screen. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
All right, legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Now, Stewart. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Cunningham. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
There's Kuminga. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Warriors trailed by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, he got downhill and he was looking to attack the rim. Jimmy Butler, what a finish.
Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Pistons with possession here. Now Sasser outside Robinson. Back to Sasser. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Hield. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting.
Here's Robinson. No scoring in this one. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Passer with it. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Pistons lead by 3. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Now here's Hield. He's got 5. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Tips it up. And Butler with the second chance points. Butler's got 6.
Yeah, hustle points there from Butler. Always looking at ways to hurt you.
Up top, Sasser. Robinson on the wing. It's stolen by Kuminga.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount. And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
To the right side. Pass to Robinson. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Curry. It's tipped. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
So it's the Pistons now. It's a 5-point game. Here is Cunningham. Out to the wing. Here's Howard. Green with the rebound. And here are the Warriors now. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Left side, Butler. Outside for Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Detroit with the rebound. Ivy on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 5. Butler on the move. Three-pointer, Hield.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's Detroit now, trailing here by 8. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Duran a screen. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Ivy. It's stolen by Hield. And Curry has it in the corner. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Warriors leading by 8. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I've played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Outside, O'Neal. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Howard. Fires from the wing. Warriors with the rebound.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Pistons trailed by 12. Pass to Ivy. And here's Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And yes, it's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Melton. Pass to Post. Now here's Butler. Back to Post. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Right, Vic? And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard.